Okay. Hello YouTube, this is the D.B.T Gamer Show, episode 26, part 3. And we're still reviewing Sonic Heroes for the Nintendo GameCube, PS2, and the Xbox. Now, if you haven't seen part 1 yet, or part 2, you've missed quite a bit. So, please watch those parts before you watch this one. Now, let's pick up where I left off it from part 2. I left off it just after explaining the gameplay for the game. So, let's get on to the good stuff about this game. Now, the game, I've already explained the gameplay in part 3. In part 2. So, let's get on to the other stuff on my review list. Okay. Let's go to the good stuff about this game. The good stuff about this game is the gameplay, the story, the music, and the bosses. The gameplay is very good, the story is pretty good as well, and the music's awesome. Now, as far as bosses is concerned, this game has quite a few good ones. Probably the best one is Metal Sonic. This game features Metal Sonic, and Metal Sonic turns out to be the big villain, and he is quite an extremely hard boss. When you fight him, you will fight him in two forms. Firstly, he's kind of like a big dinosaur alligator sort of thing. To beat him, you just use three teams. Use Team Rose, Team Chaotix, and Team Dark just to wear him down. And then later on, you will fight him with Super Sonic. This is probably one of my most favourite Sonic bosses of all time. Metal Sonic wasn't really that good a boss in Sonic CD. It was pretty easy to defeat. But in Sonic Heroes, he's quite difficult. Right. Now, after beating the dinosaur bit of the boss, well, I shouldn't really say dinosaur, but Metal Sonic's form really does look like a dinosaur. Now, after beating the dinosaur version, Metal Sonic goes completely mental, and you have to fight this bird-like dragon sort of form. And this guy, he's pretty tough. This is probably one of the hardest bosses ever made in the entire Sonic series. You fight the boss playing as Super Tails, Super Knuckles, and Super Sonic. But there's one problem. Why in the hell are Tails and Knuckles encased inside some yellow bubbles? And we didn't bother changing colour or anything like that. When I was at college, I did an art project based on Sonic Heroes, and I did my own picture of the last boss. When I drew that picture, I did actually a different form of Super Tails, a different form of Super Knuckles as well. Yeah, they changed colour and turned into proper super forms. I don't see why Sega could have made Tails and Knuckles change colour and change their proper super forms. Now, when you're fighting the Metal Overlord, all your attacks are completely useless. There's only one attack that can beat this guy, and that's the Team Blast attack, which is kind of stupid because I'd rather use my other attacks as well as that. But what are you gonna do? Now, as you fight the boss, you will hear one of the best songs of all time, known as "Let Me Show You What I'm Made Of." Basically, this song kicks ass. When you fight in the Metal Overlord, the song "Let Me Show You What I'm Made Of" made by Crush 40 is more than perfect for this battle. Basically, when you're fighting this boss, "Let Me Show You What I'm Made Of" is exactly what you're doing. You're showing Metal Sonic who's boss. What am made of? Not today. Let me show you just what I'm made of now. This boss does several attacks, and most of them you can just destroy by changing formations. This boss isn't really as hard or as spectacular as the giant dinosaur from Sonic Adventure 2, but it is still a very good boss, and the boss music is fantastic. Let me just finish it off. Also, when you use super forms, your character will be leveled up to the absolute maximum, and you can do whatever you want. Your power is practically limitless. It takes 5 team buffs to defeat this guy, and as far as I'm concerned, beating Metal Sonic this way is quite satisfying, but Sega could come up with a better way of beating him. I mean, using the team back all the time is just a little bit boring. The bosses are good in this game, but quite a lot of them are extremely easy, and once you use a couple of team bats on, they're all dead. Metal Sonic is extremely difficult to defeat, but as soon as you do 5 team blasts, he is finished. He's fucked. He's dead. He's out of here. Bye-bye. Sayonara. I really did it. Get the picture? I mean, after attacking a few times, he looks invincible, but if you just keep doing it, eventually you'll die. You also got the right to the attack where you fight Metal Sonic, but it will drain your rings. It will drain your rings extremely rapidly, so don't use it too much. Now, that's basically all I can say about the bosses in this game. Anyway, that's Metal Sonic dead. Piss off! Ultimate Overlord this.
Yeah, we did it! That was pretty tough. Too bad it's all over. For you!
Anyway, YouTube, I'm very sorry, but I've run out of time. So join me in part 4 of my Sonic Heroes review, where I'll finish off reviewing this game. So until then, bye-bye.